Tonight is our appreciation celebration night. It's our appreciation celebration night, and we will be using the music of Tuber Chat. Okay, and you'll have a chance to come up and let me know if I've helped you in any way since we've met, how we met, and just all the good things that God has done for you. Okay, here's some music. And I'm going to drop the link. For some of my newer members, this is something that we do. We celebrate being together. I can say that I appreciate all of you guys. You have really blessed my life in a way that I can't even explain all the ways that you guys have really enhanced my life. You've made yourself a part of my family. We are family, and you are my angels. I love you all very, very, very much, and that's why I do the things I do. So if you appreciate me, and if I've done anything for you, please come up and let me know. Let the world know. Hi, Tina.
Hi, Sister Angel.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. I had 3 ejections in my spine, so I'm real sore.
Oh no. Oh no. That's terrible.
Yeah, so I'm not doing so well right now, but I'm not complaining. I'm blessed that I'm still here. I'm
Yes.
still breathing. So yeah.
Yes. Are you taking anything for the pain other than the
Yes.
injections? Okay.
Yes, I am.
Good. Well, I'm going to give you the floor and let you tell what you can call. You can call it testimony. You can call it appreciation speech. You can call it, this is what happened to me when I came to the channel. I don't. The floor is yours.
Okay. When I came to the channel, to your channel, Sister Angel, I was feeling, sometimes I felt defeated. But since I've been coming to your channel, things have been happening in my life
Okay.
and things has been changing just because of you. You are changing my life. And I just want to say thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Is there anything that you think that I could do differently that will help you even more?
Um, no, just keep doing what you're doing.
I will.
You
I
do,
promise.
you're doing an awesome job, and you're a beautiful woman, and you're a
Thanks.
beautiful child of God.
Oh, you're beautiful too. You're beautiful
Thank
too, my sister.
you.
I love you so much. You know,
And
like
I
I
love
said,
you
from your
too.
head to your toes.
Yeah, I love you too.
All right.
You are so beautiful.
You're making me proud.
Oh, don't cry.
Thank you, Tina. I really
I'm
appreciate
gonna,
it.
I'm gonna start crying too.
I don't want to mess up my makeup.
I know, so don't cry.
Well, thank you for your kind words and thank you for being a part of this channel. Everything I do is for all of you, my angels. And without you, there would be no me here. And I just want you to know that I appreciate you just like you appreciate me. So this is our
Yeah,
appreciation night for all of us.
yes. And I just want to say hello to everybody in the chat. Hold on, hold on.
Oh,
Sugar,
hi, sugar.
hold her. sorry about that.
That's okay, sweetheart. That's okay. Well, I
I
appreciate you coming up, and I
I
appreciate you.
had I had ordered a pizza because I'm so sore. I can't even cook nothing tonight.
Oh no, you don't have any help?
I have my daughter, but she's only 12 years old. So
Oh,
it's just me and her.
oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Well, I pray your strength, and I pray for help to come your way, more help to come your way as you go through that. I kind of understand it a little bit because I had hurt my neck that way, and I had to have
Uh,
those shots and all of that stuff. So I get it.
yes,
A
yes.
lot. It's a lot. I couldn't move off of the recliner. I just
Oh,
there, eat there, everything. Yeah. So I get it.
oh, yeah.
Take care of yourself.
I sure will. I sure will. And thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, I'll drop down so someone else can come up.
Okay, Tina. Well, thank you for your
Okay,
mm, beautiful words. Thank you so much.
you are so welcome.
All right. That was Tina Taylor. You guys pray for Tina that she gets better. She is a beautiful. Did you hear that dog in the back? The dog was letting her know what was going on. Oh, the dog was letting her know. So you guys have the link. So who's next to come up? Oh,
Hey,
Spidey!
hey,
Hey,
how you doing? Hey,
I'm good. I'm
man,
good. I'm hanging in
I
here.
know I
How
haven't
have
been
you
on,
been?
but I saw appreciation. I was like, let me come because I like your channel a lot. It's been times where I've been down and out, and I just see your channel. You reading the letters, and they be true. They true, and it's like the next day I'll see that number. It's crazy. Like yesterday, I saw 777. I don't know what
Wow.
it meant, but I just saw it. So, nope.
777. Did you look it up?
Yeah,
What it
means
what it say?
means complete. It's in the
Mm.
Bible,
Oh,
so
yeah.
something's complete, and that's the
Everything's
thing. I was about to, I was about to stop all what I was doing. So
oh,
I was about to stop, and the Lord just said, "Stop it, put it down." So
wow. Let me turn off my
today,
alarm.
yeah, those numbers have meanings.
Yeah. It's letting me know
It's
don't forget to take the medicine tonight.
oh,
Got enough juice, Queen?
So yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
I appreciate you though, because them numbers have meanings. You helping a lot of folks out.
They do. And you know what? Because I was sick at the time, they came right when I needed them.
Mm-hmm.
They came right when I needed them. And you've been with the channel a while. How long you been with me? We've been together.
For a minute, I'll say some months. My
Okay.
brain's fuzzy, but some months.
I was trying to let you know when I was back
Yeah.
home in Chicago that I was there because I wanted to see you, but that didn't work out. I think I was there for almost 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
I think my phone's trying to act up, so
Okay.
I don't want to ruin the show.
Okay.
But I love your page. See, now it's there now. Oh my gosh! But I love your page, and I appreciate what you're doing, and just keep helping people out. Yeah, you need a celebration.
Thank
Celebrate,
you,
yeah.
Spikey. Thank you.
But all right.
Okay. Oh, that was Spiky. Spiky's from Chi-Town, where I'm from, the Chi-Town area. So, yes. Let me put the link in here again. If you want to come up and let me know what the channel has done for you, if we've helped in any way, and how we've helped you, and how long you've been with us, and where you see the channel helping you in the future. Just those kind of questions. Okay? So I guess I'll play some music until I have another guest. Let's see, where? Here it is. Let me see. Music by. Now, this is not just my video. This is your video too. If you want to come up and you want to sing, say poetry, or just let us know how you feel, that'd be great. Do I have any? I don't like Vice. You like Vice? What's Vice? The music you hear is by Tuber Chat. Okay. I guess I should have did here. Come on up and tell me, Cool Gamer, why I'm awesome to you. I know why you're awesome to me. I know why you're awesome to me. And I tried to be there for you whenever I saw you in need. I know I don't have a whole lot, but when you tell me you're hungry and you don't have any money to get anything, that kind of touches my heart. It touched my heart. And I wanted you to know that I was there for you. I want you to know. I want you to have a sandwich or something. So, and let you know that I love you. Here is the link again, guys. This is the link. It's in the chat. All you have to do is click on that and you'll be able to come up. You're welcome. And TNT, you were talking about the 3 7s. No, that was Tina. That was Tina. Tina was talking about the 3 7. And that's to remind her that she's here at this time to spiritually evolve. And I believe that's what we're all here for, to spiritually evolve. Oh, I'm glad your leg is being healed, Spikey. I hope that it gets completely healed. Yes, thank you again for coming up. Thank you so much. And you guys, I talk to you all the time. Talk to me. Let's go. There's no party like an angel party, because an angel party don't stop. There's no party like an angel party because an angel party don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop. Never stop. Let's go. So let me say hello to you guys because I know a bunch of you have came in the chat. So I'm gonna say hello to the cool gamer. Hi, 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 hi. Black and blue in the house. Hey, how you doing there? Fragile Warrior. Oh, Goddess Isis. Hi, hi, how are you? TNT, yes. TNT came up. Hello, hello, hello again, my angel. Oh, Brad's here. Hi, Brad. Hi, Brad. Good to see you. Tia Marie. Ah, hi, Tia. Good to see you. Good to see you. Spiky came up. Thank you again, Spiky, for coming back up. Oh, Brad says, I appreciate you too, Angel. You've been a huge inspiration. Oh, well, you can come on up, Brad. Who else I have? Oh, Eric's here. Hey, Eric. Good to see you. Good to see you. Grace, Grace, Grace. Hello, Grace. Oh, this is a blessing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Got everybody. Hey, hey, my darling. You used to live in Chicago too? Chi-Town? You know? Yes. Yes. It's a good place to be. Put the link in the chat one more time. Spiky says I live there. I know I was trying to hook up with you while I was there. If you type your black and blue, you don't want to come up. You can be behind your icon if you don't want your face to show. If you don't want your face to show. Okay, you guys can leave me hanging there. Next time. Okay, I will. I will. I'm coming again. I don't know if it'll be this year because we got some other places to go. But next time I come, I'll let you know. I'll say, I'm here. I'm here. Because me and son had a great time. We had a wonderful time. Oh, right. I love how the city has grown and has new buildings and the skyline and oh my God, everything has changed. And then we went up far north. We had a ball. It was a good trip. It was a good trip. Yes. Yes, we can hang out. Absolutely. Absolutely. Uh-oh, keychain. Brad says he's going to get food. Ain't no party like an angel party because an angel party don't stop. Charlene in the house. Charlene, come on up. Let me put the link out here again. Hey. I love his music. It's so charged. Yeah. TNT said no. Now this is your time to talk. This is your time. I'm giving you the opportunity to come on up. You can talk about how the angel numbers have helped you. You can talk about anything that's going on that you want to know about. This is appreciation. I appreciate you, and I want you to know that. And if you appreciate me, let me know. Just let me know. I just want to know if we're helping you. Oh, people leaving. Okay. Well, so is there anything that you would like to see on the channel? Oh, Charlene! Hey, Charlene! How are you? Charlene, I still have to come over to your channel and give you an interview. We got to schedule that. Okay, this is the link. You want to come on up? I want to know if I'm helping you in any way. I want to know if I am and in what way, and anything else that you would need, that you would like to see on the channel. Okay. I know how to get you guys up. I know exactly how to get you up. Watch this. See, y'all want to act all shy on me? You want to act shy on me? Thank you, all my angels, for coming to our appreciation day. El Skinner, thank you for coming to our appreciation day. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to. You didn't have to. You didn't have to do it, but you did. But you did, and I thank you. Oh yeah, I thank you. I just want to thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want to thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, thank you. Oh my God, everybody, for being in our angel party. Hey, thank you. Hey, everybody, for being in our angel party. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to. You didn't have to. You didn't have to do it, but you did. But you did. Everybody ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Just wave your hands. Wave your hands in the air like you just don't care. To the left. To the right. We can wave them all night. To the left. To the right. To the left. To the right. We can wave them all night. Hey! Yes! Got the party going. Jared Romero's in his house.
What's up? I like the glasses.
Thank you. You know, I love my sunglasses. I gotta give you some more. I gotta give you some more.
He was turning
My
up.
favorites are these.
Oh wow, those are hater blockers.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. We're discussing how the channel has helped the angels and helped them in their lives and the angel numbers and everything, and how they would like to see maybe other content on the channel. So
Well,
tell me what you think.
I just wanted to jump up really quick and say I love you, Angel, and I love all the angels that participate and support and show up for themselves and for Angel as well. So I'll give you guys a round of applause, you know.
Oh,
And I just wanted to say, you know, joining your channel has been a magnificent journey. I started with Angel probably about what 2.5 years ago.
yes.
And you know, just giving my story, you guys, I was going through a couple of things in my life, and I started seeing a bunch of angel numbers. And you know, I have a few gifts of my own, and I was getting in the car with a friend, and I heard a voice say, "You're supposed to be in the room." I was like, "What?" I heard a voice, and it was like, "You're supposed to be in the room." And I swear to you guys, my YouTube opened up and Angel was on a live and she was like, "Come into the room, come into the room." And I was like, "Oh man, this," and it was an angel number at the time. So I was just like, "This is not a coincidence." So she just so happened to be discussing about angel numbers and when they keep appearing and why they appear and what you're feeling and what you're going through all matches up and it's very in synchronicity. And so I subscribed and I just started, you know, chatting with others and just learning along the way about manifestations, positive mindset, healing, joining the School of Enlightenment, making sure that we set our intentions, listening to subliminals when you go to sleep. Your mind is the most powerful thing that you could ever use in this world. And it's very, very critical that people understand that when your angels are speaking to you and they're sending you a message, it shouldn't be taken for granted because some people have gifts and God just wants to see your gifts grow. You know, when God gives you something, you're supposed to multiply it.
That's right.
And yeah, so you know, joining your channel has taught me so many spiritual lessons, spiritual blessings, and I feel like I'm a teacher and a student all in one.
You are.
And it's just been a big blessing to my life for real.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate you too. I have seen the growth in you since you've been on the channel. You have really grown so much. And I call you Archangel Jared. Because you know what? You just have the ability to block things when they come, the
Mm,
things that have no business being there. You have the ability to say no, stop.
mm,
And I like
mm,
that. I like that. I feel protected when like you know, and some of the other older angels, like Charlene and
mhm.
Spiky, and when you guys are around me, you just like my mom used to say, "There's my help."
Yeah,
I know I can go forth, and I don't have to worry about anybody coming to the channel attacking me or everything because you guys are not gonna let that happen.
yes,
So this appreciation show is not just for me; it's for all of us. I
yes.
appreciate everything, and with you, your music
Mm,
is a blessing.
thank you,
It really helps so much to hear it.
thank you.
I love it. I love it. I love it. If you don't have, let me drop your link. If you don't have Jared Romero, you're missing a treat. And you've got to get Jared Romero. Let's see if I find Jared.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah,
because Jared
I'm
is
still
awesome.
growing.
Huh?
I'm still growing with my music. I've taken the time to focus more on my guitar so I can teach myself how to really get it going. I performed probably twice live with it, and I'm just becoming more comfortable with it. Before my guitar, you guys, I was mostly used to into like instrumentals. I would um, sing towards songs that were already played, but now I'm making my own songs. So I'm trying to lean more into a role of leading myself into being an actual musician and mastering an instrument.
Yes. You can do
Mhm.
it. You can do it.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about going to electrical to guitar too?
I have been thinking about that. I have. It's been in the back of my mind. I actually want to get myself an electric guitar, and I have one in mind that I've been eyeing, and I'm like, that's got to be the next thing. I hope I get it around Christmas or so. But that's something I'm shooting for.
Awesome. Yeah, you know I'm not letting you go without you singing something.
Oh man, she's always putting me on the spot, you guys. Okay, of course. You want to sing now?
Hit it.
All right. I'll sing a track from my EP called Press Start, and it's the song called Moment.
My favorite.
You've got to live it like you've got to own the night. Fight through the night and cry. Moments of dreamy ice. Sleep through the loneliest day. Take it all in, it's okay. Shine when you're ready for the stage. Already set on and on the river shows. Life says truth is you never know, you never know, you never know. Life says give him a show. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a spark in the back of your mind. In the end, all you have is your story. In the moment you felt so alive, living this moment. Living this moment, living this moment, living this moment, living this moment. And that's it.
Yay, my song. I love that song. I
Thank
love
you
that
so
song.
much.
It's one of my favorites. Yes. Yes.
Thank
You
you.
know you did it when you made that song.
Yeah, it really came from my heart. I want to
Yeah.
remind people to, we only have a moment, and sometimes in life we have opportunities that we don't really take. Sometimes we take them for granted, but I want to encourage people to uh, shine their light and live in your moment. It doesn't matter what's happening in your life. I believe that every struggle is just an opportunity for you to show yourself and to show God that your life is not it's not in vain, and it's not taken for granted. You take your gift no matter what it is. You don't have to be a singer. You could be an actor. You could be a doctor. You could be a practitioner. You could be anything you want to be. But live in that moment and shine your light. Like be as bright as you could be. That's what this is about.
Yes.
Yes. Everybody has a chance to shine. We're all stars in a very unique way. What shines for Angel might not shine for me, and what shines for me might not shine for her. But when we share our light, that's when we inspire each other to shine.
True. True.
Hmm.
True.
Yeah.
True. So everybody, you guys have to shine your light. Jared is shining his light. I'm shining my light. What are you doing to shine your light? How are you shining your light? Because it's important. And where is our light, Jared? Where is our light?
It's inside of us.
Yes. Third eye.
Yeah.
Shine your light. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you. You know how much I do. I appreciate you all the time.
Of course.
And you made me cry.
Oh,
You made me cry. Look at Terry says my light always shine bright. Oh, thank you, Terry. Thank you so much. Jared, do you think there's anything new that we can do for the channel to help the people?
yes. Well, not, I wouldn't say new, but I love how you brought the StreamYard back. It gives people an opportunity to actually come up, get to know you, and to show their faces and get to know other people in the chat.
Yes.
And as far as something new, I would say implement more, more opportunities to connect, such as, when you do another StreamYard, have like a game night where we
Yeah.
play a trivia of games of spirituality questions, or I like what you did last time where we had different spiritual leaders who were doing different readings and different numbers and sharing all their gifts. That was wonderful.
I
I
know.
felt like that was a new thing that you did that I was like, this is new. I like this.
Yeah, yeah. Next time you got to be on the panel.
Yes.
So I'm gonna
Yes,
do a
sir.
I'm gonna do a panel again, and then I'll have the same guys back, and then we'll probably have more on there. I don't know how many people I can have up in one time, but I can switch up and down, no problem.
Yeah, I really love that. Keep that going. And you should call it something.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
should.
Mm-hmm.
Spiritual panel.
Okay. Okay.
Spiritual
Yeah.
panel.
And
Oh wait,
also,
no, I just heard panel of enlightenment.
okay. For the School of Enlightenment. I like that.
Yes.
Yes, continue to implement that. I feel like it kept me going. I needed to hear everybody that night, and it was the perfect timing. If I'm just sharing my thoughts on it, in the moment that before I came onto and the Angels live, I was actually
Oh,
hearing.
there you are. Okay.
I was going through something, and I just so happened to come into the live, and it just shifted my whole mood. So, just make sure everybody stays close to the channel, and always look out for each other, man. There's so many things happening in the world, and so many people after one another, and people are losing each other. So just, come into the light and share your light when you come here.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
It's important that we love on each other.
Yes.
Because our love together makes us all strong.
Yes.
It makes us all strong. So yes, we will have more panels. I should do it. I should do it twice a month.
Yeah.
I should do it twice a month and rotate the panel.
Yeah.
Maybe have two other people who are senior angels, and then
Hmm.
have three newer angels,
That's
so we
nice.
can get a
That's
blend.
nice.
So I can see how the newer angels are learning and some of their gifts, and the
Hmm.
older angels can share their gifts with them. I
I
think
like
that'd be
that.
good.
Yeah.
Good idea.
That's solid.
Solid.
But yeah,
Oh,
I just stopped by to say I love you guys, and I love you, Angel, and keep shining your light, and peace and love always.
peace and love.
Yeah.
Bye, Jared. Thank you for
Bye, guys.
coming. Oh, I love it when you all come. I love it, love it, love it. Who's next? Who's next? Come on up. Let me put the link. No, that's not the link. Hit the link and come on up. Come on up, guys. Trending. Hi. Hi, Grace. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. This is your time to come on up and let me know what you enjoy about the channel and things that you need spiritually. We can talk about your spiritual needs. We can talk about understanding, your discernment. We can even talk about spiritual gifts. We can even talk about your spiritual gifts. How many of you have spiritual gifts in the channel, in the chat? How many of you have a spiritual gift? See, I'm used to talking all the time. You guys got to talk too now. You're like, we came to see you, Angel. Okay. But this is a appreciation show. So that's the question. Do you have a spiritual gift? And if so, let me know what it is. Come, come, come holler at me. Come holler at me about it. I know you do. Come on, Black and Blue. Hit the link. Come on up. Black and Blue is an advanced angel. She's one of the advanced angels. Charlene is advanced. And who else? I'm talking about spiritually. Of course, Jared, he left. And well, there's several of you. We used to have a spiritual group where we would get together, but it fell through. But it's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. We'll be able to do things like that. All right. I don't know what to say. I'm asking you guys to come on up and give your idea about the channel. Okay. Womp womp womp. Well, how do you enjoy the implement of the crystals? Are you enjoying the implement of the crystals? We have added crystals to the angel numbers. And I didn't do it. God told me to do it. God was like, I want you to use these crystals when you're doing the angel numbers. And now I have up to 4 bags of crystals. 4 bags. And it really is bringing a different flavor to the angel numbers. They coincide. It's so beautiful how they coincide together. It's like the crystals bring up the more meaning to your angel number. You'll get your angel number, then you get the crystal to tell you what it can do to help you with the situation that your angel number is talking about. And that seems to help a lot. Okay, let's see. Well, she says, I'm learning more. I should probably actually buy the crystals I'm told about. I think that helps with understanding the angel message. Exactly. That's why I put the link up where I get the crystals from and what the name of them are. And I put the link with your angel number and your name so that you can always go back and get that information. Yeah. Yep. Always go back and get that information. And it was strange to me because I was like, I felt like Moses for a minute there. I was like, oh, now you know I don't know nothing about no crystals. How can I tell them anything about the crystals? And he's like, you know how to do research, right? I was like, okay, okay, okay. He told me, you just do what I say and I'll do the rest. And that's how it works. That's how it works on the channel anyway. God tells me how to do something and I just do it. And it's helping many people. And that's all I came for, is to help other people. That was my journey, to help other people who may have been going through something like I have been going through. Because isn't it ironic how after you have a major illness that you'll start seeing things spiritually? You might see the angel numbers, you might see feathers, you might see visions. But something spiritually will happen after you have a major illness, a situation happening in your life. Yes, me and God always had conversations. Remember now, with me being an only child, I didn't have sisters and brothers to talk to and play with. And I didn't have lots of friends to play with. And so because my mom was a pastor, I was in church all the time. So I was always spiritually involved. Black and Blue says, well, after having a major illness, I think it's useful for breaking down the matrix. Exactly. 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 It is. It is. Because when you go into a illness that kind of takes you almost out of here, like a stroke, or you fall and hit your head, or something like that, you go into a different world. It's like you go into a different dimension. It's like you can almost see yourself standing there looking at your body and wondering, okay, why am I just laying there? Why aren't I up? Why am I able to look at myself? And you realize that you're in between both worlds. Right? And once you have had an encounter like that, then you know how to connect with God on a one-on-one basis. You know then, because you've had it. See, once you've had the ability to see God for yourself, and can't nobody else tell you how to see him because you've already seen it. They can't tell you, well, baby, you got to stay on your knees and you got to holler and scream and do this and that. And if you've already had an encounter with God and it was peaceful, it was calm, it was just you and him, then you can say, no, I don't need to perform. I just need to be humble. I just need to release and let God come into my mind, my body, my soul, and just live in me. Like that song says, live in me, Jesus. He just needs to come in and live. And you just have to prepare a place for him to live. Always have space for God. Always have space for God. Who knows what that means when you have space for God? What does that mean? What does that look like? What does it look like when you have space for God? And, hold on. Black and Blue says, I practice going in between worlds consciously. It can be done in different levels of sleep. Okay, I was awake. Lately, I've been drifting into sleep and into really vivid planes where I get profound dreams. Yes, yes. Isn't that called REM sleep? Yes, I do love that. And it's very interesting to me. I wanted you to keep on doing that, Angel. Okay, no problem. Let's look up REM sleep. I think I need the spiritual. I don't want the scientific. I want the spiritual. Huh. Huh. Oh, this is a good subject. I know a lot of you can relate to this. Let me see. Look at that. Look at that. How many of you all have done that? Waking up at 3 a.m. and you can't go back to sleep. You can't go back to sleep. Is it a coincidence? No. There is a spiritual significance of waking up at 3 a.m. I think 3 a.m. is probably the first time you start waking up. They call it the witching hour. I don't call it that. I call it the hour of enlightenment. That's what I call it. The hour of enlightenment. It says this time is when our world is interacting with higher realms of existence and therefore allowing our souls to travel through different realms. There it is. It also means that our spiritual guides and angel can travel to earth too. So not only can you travel to different realms, but the angels can come to earth. Okay? Here it is. One reason why you may be waking up at 3 a.m. every night is because of your guardian angels and spirits. Because this is the time when the veil between the world and other worlds is thin. How many of you, let me see what you guys are saying over here. It says this is the time. Yeah. This is the time when the veil is thin. Oh, we got a super sticker. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, we gotta celebrate. Hold on. Let me stop sharing. Let me go over here. Celebrate. Oh, trending. Okay, we gotta celebrate. You change glasses. Okay. Oh yeah. Thank you, Trendy Live TV, for your super sticker. Thank you, Trending Live TV, for your super sticker. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to. You didn't have to. You didn't have to do it, but you did. But you did. And I thank you. Oh yeah, I thank you. I just want to thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want to thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! Thank you, Trending Live TV, for your super sticker. Thank you, Trending Live TV, for your super sticker. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to. You didn't have to. You didn't have to do it, but you did. But you did. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? You are? Let's go. To the right. To the left. To the right. To the left. To the right. To the left. Hey, 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 hey. Thank you. Wait a minute. We got another one from Jared. So we gotta celebrate that too. Let's see if we can find a different song. Why you do that? No, I don't want to do that yet. Wait. I want to do another song. Let me see. Because let's see. Stop. I had some songs. Hold on. Like, oh, wait a minute. No, we're not doing that one. Let me see my playlist. I got a playlist. And let's see. Oh. Hey. Yeah. I thank you, Jared, for your super sticker. Thank you, Jared, for your super sticker. Hey, I thank you, Jared, for your super sticker. I thank you, Jared, for your super sticker. Hey. I thank you, Jerome, for your super sticker. I thank you, Jerome, for your super sticker. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to do it, didn't have to do it, didn't have to do it, but you did. But you did. Thank you. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Jared. Hey, thank you, Jared. Hey. Yes, indeed. All right. Where's my fan? Whew. 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 Oh, love to travel with Wayne. Hey. Hey, love to travel with Wayne. Love to Travel with Wave is an awesome channel too. All of you have awesome channels. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Oh, wow. Yes, awesome. So we were talking about, where was I? Here. I'm here. And I was doing. Yes. I was talking about this. This is what I was talking about. That when you wake up at 3:00 a.m., it's easier for you to talk to your angels and angel spirits. It's easier for them to reach you because that is the time when the veil between this world and other worlds is thin. And our angels and spirits are more likely to enter this universe. Okay? We all have guardian angels and spirit guides. Even if we haven't really met them, they often send us messages discreetly. For example, using numbers. There it is. There it is. Using numbers. I'm going to put this link in the chat because I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I just wanted to read some of it. It's an appreciation night for me, for you guys. See how the channel is helping you. It's just an encouragement to let me know how I'm doing with you guys. If you need anything more than what I'm doing. And we're just having a celebration of the channel and all of you. So not just celebrating me, but all of us. I'm celebrating all of us. And you guys can come up and tell me how the channel is helping you and what kind of things you'd like to see from the channel. It kind of gives me a gauge as to how we're doing. So the link is in the chat if somebody wishes to come up. But right now I'm just talking about spirit traveling. Spirit traveling. So you see, it says you might want to keep a pen and notepad handy at your bedside in case you can't remember anything your angels and spiritual guides told you. Okay? It talks to you about an out-of-body experience. It talks to you about REM sleep. This is a good article. I put it in the chat. It talks about when your soul is awakening, right? When we sleep, that's when our soul is very lively. That's when it's thinking and moving and and doing all kinds of things, right? Because you're asleep. And that's when it can get your attention. right? Now listen to this. 3 a.m. is also a time for manifestation. It's a time for manifestation, right? This is a time that you can harness energy, the energy of the higher realms, the vibrational frequencies, right? The law of attraction. So you guys take a copy of that link I put in the chat. Okay. So I'm also going to put the invite up. So when somebody else wants to come up, okay. So yeah, we're celebrating the channel. Yes, you and your soul have different states of consciousness, right? Because your body cannot spiritual travel. You can't grow wings and go flying in the air, but your soul can. Your soul can. Your soul has that ability. Hold on. We got another super sticker. Let's see. Let me find another song.
Searching for music for your next video?
I want to play something different. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me get my glasses. Hold on. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. I thank you, TNT, for your super sticker. I thank you, TNT, for your super sticker. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to do it, but you did. Thank you, 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 thank you. Yeah, there. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to do it, but you did. Thank you, yeah, thank you, yeah, thank you, yeah, thank you, yeah. Thank you, TNT, yeah, thank you, TNT, yeah, thank you, TNT. Hey. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to do it, but you did. Yay! Wow. Thank you so much. So yeah. So that's a little bit about astral travel. How many of you have had an experience with astral traveling? How many of you? I know I have. Is anybody else astral traveled? Have you astral traveled? Have you had a moment where you felt like you've been like you're tired? You wake up tired, feeling like you've been going all night, and you know that you went to sleep. Black and Blue says she may have. She may have. it's an experience that you won't forget. You won't forget it because it'll put you in a place where you feel like you're half here and half somewhere else. You feel kind of torn, like your body still wants to be somewhere else. Grace says, Jared says yes. Grace says, when I was 10 years old, a tumor burst behind my dad's eye. He lost the eye and almost died. After that, he's always had visions. He is very close to God, and my dad has also astral traveled. See, when we, yes, like I took a long journey, exactly. When we go through turmoil in our life, when we go through either life and death situations or something traumatic happens in our life, this is when our soul will travel, right? To get to why does our soul travel? Our soul will travel to go to a higher plane, right? To talk to God, I think. Because most of the time I remember astral traveling, I remember God talking to me. Yes, like you took a long journey. Exactly. I know for sure I've had chances to astral travel, but I turned it down because I wasn't sure I was ready to leave. It's not your body leaving though. It's not your body leaving. It's just like you're going on a journey and you come back. Right? Because we have this thing called the golden cord. How many of you have heard of the golden cord? Trending Live TV says she had astral traveling too. How many of you have heard of the golden cord? Black and Blue says yes, she's heard of the golden cord. Hmm. In the Bible, it's called the silver cord, and it's in your spine, in the nerves, in the tongue, and in the top of your head, right? That is the silver cord of the spine. Now that's spoken of in the Ecclesiastes 12 and 6. Let me write that down for you. I want to talk about the golden cord though. But this talks about the silver cord. And it's Ecclesiastes and 12 and 6. So Ecclesiastes 12 and 6. Copy. All right. And in that scripture, you'll learn about the silver cord being loosed and about the golden bowl being broken, right? And the pitcher at the fountain being broken and the wheel broken at the cistern. All of this has to do with the body. All of that has to do with the body. Okay? So, Want to find out what is the golden bowl? Bowl. The golden bowl. What is that? That is the. Ooh. It is the place where life flows out of the body. It is the place where life flows out of the body. Angel, TNT says, Angel, one night I couldn't sleep and I felt like someone was sitting on my bed. Probably was an angel. Probably was an angel. Yeah. So let me see. Oh, this is good. Hold on. You got to read about this. Let me copy it and bring it over here. And then we're going to teach from this moment. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Check this out. The golden bowl. The golden bowl. And you'll find out about this golden bowl in Ecclesiastes as well. Ecclesiastes 12 and 6. It says the golden bowl. I want it a little larger so you guys can see. The golden bowl is the container where the seed of life enters in order to awaken our spirit. So this is like when you're being born. It's the place life flows out of. It is our being's holy of holies. Wow. The holy of holies. The container where the seed of life enters. You know what that makes me think of? Ironically, the uterus. Like when a woman holds the baby, that's where the seed of life enters, right? Let me see what you guys are saying. Right? Felt like somebody slept herself on the bed. Yeah. I want this to be larger, but I can't. Let me see. Okay. And let's see what else it says. You see? The golden bowl is the altar of God, which Ezekiel saw. The wheel in the middle of the wheel, remember, guys? It is the place in which our spirit, from where the river of God flows, is here, around the heart. Oh, wow. This is the golden bowl when you are alive. You see it's filled here. And when the body is dead, it's open. Wow. It produces the waters of the spirit. This is where your spirit is kept. Mm. Wow. Deep. That's interesting. That's interesting. What you guys talking about that? Thought about that? seen an angel in her room every night. Yes. Talk to the angel. Talk to the angel. Yes, you should talk to the angel. So see, we learned something again tonight. The golden bowl. The golden bowl. There's a okay, love to travel with Wave. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So there's the golden bowl. There's the where was I at? There's the golden bowl. There's a silver cord, and there's a pitcher. All of this is in the body. And you can go to Ecclesiastes 12:6 about that. Yeah. So what does the silver cord do? Ah. Here's what the silver cord does. It's said that the cord must remain connected to the astral and the physical bodies during the projection, because if it breaks, the projector, meaning the body, will die. Wow. Interesting. Wow. You're welcome, Grace. You know, it's so good when you study together, because it's like we draw off of each other to learn more. And it says here that the golden bowl is actually the brain. It's contained in the bowl-like cranium in which the spinal cord is attached. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. See, you always learn something new. Always learn something new. So we've learned about the silver cord, the golden bowl. Wow. Um, it's also called the silver cord of life. So I remember when I told my mom that I had spiritually traveled, and I remember when I did it, because what was happening, I was thinking of somewhere I wanted to go, and I kind of fell asleep while I was thinking about it, and my spirit actually went there. And I told my mom about it, and she said, just be careful you're not there too long so that the silver cord doesn't break. And I was like, what is that? She said, if your silver cord breaks, then you die. Hey, Charlene.
Hey girl, hey. You know I had to come up tonight. How we doing?
We're doing okay. What do you think about this subject matter?
Girl, I am so sorry I wasn't able to fully tune in because I know we're doing appreciation night. So that's where I'm at. But I know you guys were talking about some deep stuff in the chat, so I gotta like replay to catch it. Because
We're talking about the silver cord. What do you know about the silver?
oh, that's like when you're doing astro travel, right?
Yes.
I am now looking into that area. So all that stuff is new, exciting things for me to explore and learn. So I don't have knowledge on that to share. I am so sorry because I'm learning too.
I was telling them that my mom told me to be careful when I spirit traveled because if I go too far out from the body, that it'll
Hmm.
snap and I won't be able to come back to my body.
Oh, that's it. Boom, you're gone. Yeah,
Right. Right.
yeah, that makes sense.
That's what made me scared about it. Did you know about the golden bowl?
No, oh my gosh, that's intriguing information. These kind of information turns me on. I'm telling you, I get like, whoo, when I hear this kind of stuff, it excites me.
Yes, the golden bowl.
Oh my gosh, we have to do a study on that. I like this kind of talk.
It holds the brain.
Oh wow, now that's
Yeah.
deep. I
Yes,
got to
the
do some
golden
research on
bowl.
that. Let me write that down.
I'm gonna put a link. Let's see.
The Golden Bull. I'm also putting it in my notes because I have like sections of things that I want to research.
I know, I do too. I'm gonna find a link.
Put it on to astro travel.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought astro travel was just like so cool. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I always felt scared because of like not knowing how to control it or come back and stuff like that. But I think once you release the fear of death,
Mm-hmm.
you're good.
Mm. Okay. Here's the link I had. I'll put it in here again. It's a kind of little long link. Wait a minute. It didn't copy. Okay, let's see. Command V. Bam, there it is. Okay, so let's look and see what's going on in the chat. Jared says, I believe our brains are our soul. I learned that nobody's brain is the same as anybody else's, just like a fingerprint. And I noticed that when the enemy attacks, he goes for the mind. That's true. He does try to attack your mind. What do you think about that, Charlene?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't unmute for a second. What was that?
I said, what do you think about that? That the soul, the brain is our soul.
No, I don't think so. I don't vibe with that. I mean, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but for some reason that doesn't resonate with my soul. What do you think? I don't think so, because your brain is your brain. That's the physical part of you. It could help you connect to your soul. Yeah, I believe that. But is it your soul? No, I don't think so.
I think your soul is within the lower stomach, I think.
No, I don't think so either. You know what? Let's do some research on that. That's a good topic too. I like that. I'm gonna put
Okay.
that on my list. Because we could sit here and talk about what we think it is and
Well,
let's find the facts.
that's what we're doing.
What is the soul?
Location of the soul. Okay. Ooh. Black and Blue said solar plexus. Let's see. A brain is the only thing a doctor cannot transplant into another being. That's true. Well, in the scary movies, they did. The soul has a non-physical location. Oh wow. It's located in the subject pole of attention. Attention is in the brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the dictionary's definition, the spiritual or immaterial part of a human being. So it's like your spirit, but I feel like I don't know. The spirit and the soul, like the soul is the more physical part of the spirit. That's
Mm,
what I feel the soul is, like the more physical part of your spirit. So like when you die, your spirit goes on, but your soul, it just disintegrates after a while on earth. I could be wrong, but that's just my feeling on what the soul is.
yeah. Brain matter. So wait a minute. So we have soul. We're talking about brain matter. We're talking about solar plexus. Solar plexus is somewhere else. I think that's in the bottom of your back. I think.
Well, your solar plexus area, that's like your belly button to your chest,
Mhm.
like right before your heart chakra.
Mhm. Wow.
Yeah, that's your self power area, your identity.
Where is the soul?
Well, it's invisible, according to what the dictionary is saying. It's your spirit, the spiritual side of you, emotional, intellectual energy of intensity. So I guess it's like your emotional body. Hey, sweetheart.
They tend to think, oh, now that makes sense. The pineal gland. What do you guys think about that? That will go along with Jared was talking about the brain. I think she's singing about the baby. That would make sense with what Jared was talking about the brain. The pineal gland. The pineal gland is a tiny organ at the center of the brain. It is the principal seat of the soul.
That's interesting because I know that gland helps us to connect with our spiritual side. So I see it more as like a gateway, like a
Hey Jared.
doorway.
What's up?
Jared!
What it do?
Hey, my brother. I was so happy when I saw you. I was like, I haven't seen you so long. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome. I'm just, here working. But I started doing my research too as well, and I noticed that even us as humans, we do say that the eyes are the windows to the soul. And I started watching this video where this doctor was describing that your eyes are actually a part of your brain that has pushed out from the pressure. It's your
That is true. Yep.
And
Mm-hmm.
so I just feel like speaking from, of course, a human's perspective and speaking on matter, because matter is physical. Of course, the soul is something that you can't touch, but if you could call it a thing or a matter, I feel like it would be the brain only because, like I said, a brain is the only thing a doctor cannot put into another human being. You could transplant a heart, a liver, a lung, any other part, but the
What up,
brain,
Jared, brother?
what's up, Brian?
So,
Yes.
so here's how I would translate that. Well, I don't know if translate is the right word, right,
Hey
Jared?
Fly.
So when they say you
Hey,
can look
Angel.
into someone's eyes and see their
Hydrate.
soul, I believe it's like looking at their eyes and see if they're telling the truth, see their emotions. Like you're looking at their emotions, not their brain. So that's why they say like your emotions and your intellect and your invisible. Can I speak? Invisible side is your soul.
You're
I'm sorry, guys.
invisible.
I gotta jump down. My
I
baby
do.
got a cough, and I
Okay,
gotta give
sweetie.
some attention. But I love this topic.
Yes. Brian,
Let me
we're
tell.
talking about the soul.
Hey,
Okay.
Brian, love you.
What up, bro?
Hey, Charlie. Dance time.
Dance time. Well, you missed two. We danced 3 times already. You have to
I
put some
always
money in it.
come in with the dancing emojis.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Brian, what has the channel done for you?
Very much chilling.
You chilling. You like coming to the channel?
Yeah.
Good. I like coming to your channel too. So for Brian, Brian is a avid member of the he's my top moderator. So Brian said, yep, do it for me. Do it for me. Okay, Brian, hold on. I got it. No. Brian likes one song, period. There you go, Brian.
Yep.
Thank you for being my angels. Thank you, Brian. Oh, thank you, Brian. Thank you for being my angel. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to. You didn't have to. You didn't have to do it, but you did. But you did. And I thank you. Oh, yeah. I thank you. Brian, I thank you, thank you. Oh, I thank you, thank you. Yeah. Brian
Yep.
Lynn, thank you for being my angel. Thank you, Brian Lynn, for being my angel. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to. You didn't have to. You didn't have to do it, but you did. But you did. Here we go. Are you ready, Brian? Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? Well, come on, let's go. Hey, hey. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Hey, 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 hey. Go, Brian. Go, Brian. Go, Brian. Go, Brian. Thank you for coming, Brian. Thank you so much. That was your Brian Lynn. Now,
Jared been missing you.
I know, man. I've been working and staying low, man. It's good to see you back, bro.
Cause I've been going to your page every time and checking up on you.
Oh, thank you, man. I thank you for that. I saw your request. You ended up adding me on Instagram too through my other page.
Yep.
Thank you, bro.
I would like to tell Black and Blue, and I would like to tell TNT to stay encouraged. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Okay? And that you're more than a conqueror. Remember that. You are more than a conqueror. Now, tonight we may be all over the place learning things and doing things, but tonight is appreciation celebration night. So this is why we're talking about everything, because, we need to learn everything that God has for us to learn. So right now, we're learning about where the soul is. And we came to the conclusion that the soul is in the brain, and it resides as the pineal gland. The pineal gland. How
Yeah,
many?
I wanted to touch on that with because Charlene was talking about that, and I was mentioning how, we have a whole central nervous system, and our nerves are collectively help us to with our actual sixth sense. You know, when you feel somebody who has passed and you're like, I need to give somebody a call or something's wrong,
Mm-hmm.
that is the body picking up the you know, science calls it energy, but if you lean more towards the mysticism of it all, it's spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need, in this world, we need to define things of matter. And so sometimes we use different names for different things, but they're all one and the same. It's just how you translate it. It's kind of like if you were to go to another country, the word that you use in this country is not going to be the same word as used in another country. So you have to translate certain things when you're talking about celestial beings or astral travel, because in those dimensions, they're not going to use the words that we're using.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're translating things about the soul and the body, of course, those are things of matter because we have to speak on a 3D physical form of how we translate it. And I, you know, from my perspective, I believe that our brains, I'm not saying that our brains are our souls, but I do believe it captivates and it holds the energy of the soul.
Okay. Well, the pineal gland is inside the brain,
Yes.
and that's your third eye.
Yes.
So it makes sense that sits on the soul
Yes.
because the soul is illuminated through the third eye.
Correct.
So that's what's.
And when we get our downloads, the first downloads we get through the first chakra is the crown chakra, which has to go through the mind first and then down the body.
Yes, sir.
And I wanted to go more into the nerves and the what Charlene was saying, the solar plexus.
Mhm.
All of these things are actually connected to your spinal cord, which is connected to your nervous system, which
Mm,
translate back into the brain.
yes, everything
Because
goes back to the brain.
yeah, when you're speaking on, you know, when you do your meditative posture, you know, when you crisscross applesauce,
Hmm.
the chakra alignments are technically the spiritual part of what the spine would look like, but just in an astral body form.
Mm. Were you ever able to do that complete where you cross your legs and you had your feet on top of your thighs? Were you able to ever do that?
I was, but I think for me, when I connect to spirit or when I'm meditating,
Mhm.
I like I like laying down because it's a more of a form of resting my actual whole body instead of trying
Yes,
to
me
place it in a position.
right, right. Because
Mhm.
if you're uncomfortable, you're going to be thinking about that more so than spiritual matters.
Yeah.
Hmm. Wow, that's interesting.
Hmm.
Black and Blue said there's a thing called the Kundalini in the in the spine, which is probably
Yes.
just spinal fluid.
Yes. But all of this, as I said, it translate because when you have to translate it into spirit, you still have to use science terminology to explain something in a human matter because our brains can only go but so far
Jared's
until we
looking
have.
a little pretty snazzy.
Thank you, brother. But yes, our brains can only interpret as far as, you know, our physical forms. Like I said, we have to start using words that are outside of our bodies, meaning like astral travel,
Hmm.
because astral travel to the body doesn't have any physical sense because after you get out the body, now you're talking about your spiritual body. So now you have to use other words because it's not a body anymore.
That's true. Brett says much love, everybody.
Much love.
Much love to you, my Brett. Exactly. And the body is so intricate
Hmm.
that you'd never be able to understand everything.
Yes. I believe that we all hold the knowledge, but I believe that we are a part of a bigger body. I was learning this the other day that even the earth itself is alive.
Hmm.
The earth itself has its own soul and its own aura.
Mm.
It's a
Well,
living
but
form.
DMT, hey.
Huh?
I was telling TNT,
Oh, where do you think the soul of the earth is?
I truly believe it's inside of the earth. It kind of looks to me, like I said, I've done my research and it looks like the sun.
Wow.
And the blood of the earth would be like oil. Oil is a substance that is actually that runs through the earth, and us as humans, we use that to power our cars. We use it to power machines and things of that matter.
Black and Blue says, I heard the earth has chakras too.
It does. And see, this is going into now we have to talk about because like I said, when you're trying to use a terminology of now we're going from a body to an actual living thing, but it's not a human being. It is a celestial thing now because it's a form of something that's living, but it doesn't have eyes or ears like us, like a plant. A plant is alive. So when you're speaking to a plant or when you're getting into the terminology of a plant, your words become a little bit more complicated, like photosynthesis.
I found the answer.
Yeah.
The root chakra is in Mount Shasta, California.
Mm.
The sacral chakra is in Lake Titicaca.
Hmm.
Where is that? Bolivia. Oh, biggest lake in South America. Wow. Okay.
Mm.
The solar plexus is in Uluru. Uluru.
Mm.
Uluru.
Mm.
And where is that? That's Manipuru.
Hmm.
Pura. I don't even know where this. I've never. Oh, Australia.
Mm.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna put this link in the chat so all of you can see it.
Going back into that video, as I
Mhm.
was watching that video on the earth, it was stating how
what
when there
link
is,
does he want?
I
huh?
put it in there already.
Oh, when there is a cataclysm on earth, like when the earth is going through something, the earth will respond like how the body does, and it will have natural causes like a storm or a hurricane to eradicate anything that is causing chaos on the surface.
Hmm.
And
That's why
so,
it's important for man to take care of the earth.
mhm,
It's vital,
mhm,
but we're not doing it.
yeah,
They're taking everything. The
yeah,
heart is in Stone Age.
mm,
Glastonbury, Shaftesbury. I think that's England, isn't it? Is that
I
England?
believe so.
London. So the heart of the earth is in London.
Wow,
The throat of the earth is in the Mount of Olives,
wow.
Mount Sinai.
Mm.
Of course it is.
Now, if you notice, all these places that you're naming have rulership over certain kingdoms and certain places.
Yes.
Hmm.
Um, I'm getting excited. The third eye. Here we go. The third eye has no fixed location.
Mm.
But during Ion, Aeon, which
Hmm.
happens every 2,160 years, it is said to be in Stone Age where Anahata is located. Where's Anahata? Great Britain.
Mm.
All of the heads, the head stick.
Mm.
The crown is in Mount Kailash,
Hmm.
And that is where? Is that Israel? Himalaya.
The Himalaya Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
All these places would be considered either royal or sacred.
Can you imagine going there?
I mean,
These are beautiful mountains.
if I wanted to shave my head and wear sandals and
No.
really tap in,
Yeah.
Jared, how's work?
It's pretty good, man. It's going really solid. My boss is very, very cool, and she actually fixed me some lunch, and she made lasagna.
Nice. Nice. The throat chakra is located in 3 different sites.
Mm.
How is that? Hey, Gloria. It's in the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt,
Mm.
the Mount of Olives in Jerusalem, and Mount Sinai in Egypt. The throat chakra.
My guess would be
Nightbot
you
got
know,
Gloria for spamming.
responding
I
responding
know.
to your question. My guess would be, how the Earth moves. Long
Rotate.
ago, not just rotate, but literally tectonic plates and stuff shift and move. Long ago, of course, everything used to be one, which was Pangea. There
Mhm.
was no America and Africa. It was just all one. And over time, it shifted and moved. And I believe the reason for it being in 3 different places, I think it moved over time.
Mm. Oh, thoughts, mind, speech.
Mm.
That's why it's 3 different places. And at one time, one spot is for your thoughts, another is for your mind, and another is for your speech.
Mm.
I wonder how the throat chakra works with the mind. That's interesting. Wow. Some good learning going on here tonight.
I know, right? I'm very fascinated. I know a few things because I've been doing my own research. And of course, I just apply my own spiritual knowledge to what we're talking about. But there are some interesting facts that I'm still trying to learn on, myself.
TNT, I put it on mute.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. Well, that's interesting. Oh my gosh. How many chakras are there?
And you say it's 7, but now we have to apply it to, if we're talking about the earth,
Yes, the earth.
that's
You might
a
have to
little,
ask Buddha because Buddha knows that.
I would say, for my
Oh,
own,
she's here.
I would say it's a little different because now we have to apply it in a space term because you have to think about a solar system. And when you think about a solar system,
Mm-hmm.
all of the planets are connected together. If there's one that's knocked off the axis, then one would be shifting closer. And I believe you have to apply these other planets into play.
Buddha with destiny knows that.
Hmm.
I found an image. Let's see. I'm gonna put it in the chat and then you can pull it up. Black and Blue said there's 144
Oh, chakra points?
within the body. Look at
Hmm.
that link I just put in there, guys. Let's talk about that. Okay, TNT. Solar system. Does chakras have to do with the solar system?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'll be using my spiritual knowledge, but I have to mix it in with my like understanding that when you apply the knowledge, you have to now like think if this is our body, you know, because we're small compared to a solar system. If I'm thinking about the earth, I have to apply all the planets now because it's all one. And when the moon is too close to the earth, it makes us go wild. When one is further than the other one, it shifts the whole axis. So I believe it's all alive.
Mm.
Now, if we were talking about the outside, remember how I said that the third eye, or I'm sorry, the soul, or what you would call the thing that keeps everything alive, it looks like the sun. I would say the sun would be that out on the outside. There's a sun on the inside of the earth too, if you study that, but the outwardly thing would be, you know, the actual sun. If
Cause
we
in
were
the
to,
middle of the earth is lava.
correct.
Mm.
And so I would believe that the thing that's connected on the inside of the earth would be the root chakra of earth, and the sun on the outside would be the third eye that gives everything life and power.
Open up that link that I sent to you and discuss that with me
Okay.
because that's showing all of the Earth's chakras.
I'm gonna have to shift to my iPad.
Okay. Black and Blue says particles make us up, and we are the particles that make up the gods. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. So the Earth's chakras are in Hawaii, Mount Shasta, Glatzenberg, yes, and he's balancing. Yes, Brad, that's true. This is exciting. Trelline said she was learning about the earth chakras the other day. Yes, we're all connected. Yes. Powerful to those who know how to use the bar, the power. Yes, yes, yes. Um, let's see if they explain it a little bit better down here. Let me go down here. Nope. Okay. I want to save this because let's see here. I'll let's see how I'm gonna save that. Okay, I'll just get another link. Yeah. Okay. Earth chakras. This is so interesting. Okay. Oh, so everywhere a chakra is, that is a pocket of energy. She says sacred geometry ties into important earth locations. The pyramids of Giza were built with golden spiral principle. Wow. Wow. Me too, Brad. Wow. Oh, this is good. Okay, here's another good link. You guys take these link downs and keep them with you. This is called Chakras and Grids. There you go. This one
Back.
says, huh?
I'm back. I'm looking at the chart that you sent.
Yeah, I sent you another one too. Let's see. They're called energy vortexes. They carry magnetic energy. Okay, got it? Okay, there you
You
are.
sent another one?
Uh-huh. This one tells you a little bit more. This was written in 2021, so it's a little bit more up to date. And it
Mhm.
says that they are all spiritual places that carry high energy. There is scientific proof that there are
Mhm.
many energy vortexes on our planet
Yes.
that carry magnetic energy, which we
Now notice
gravitate towards.
notice how we're getting back into science because science is connected to matter, which has to translate into quantum physics. After you pass metaphysics and quantum physics, you're now entering into celestial and spiritual realms. Now, people always think it's outward, but it's actually inward. So it's microscopic that we're not really understanding. That's why they tell you to go in spiritually because
Yes, what we said.
you're going microscopic level to a cell, and that's how you truly connect to spirit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because the smaller you actually go, the bigger you actually are. They don't tell you that, you know.
Wow. Wow. Is that the end of it? Wow.
Mhm.
So
I believe that's why in religion they tell you to humble yourself, because there's
but
so
they
many
don't want us
things.
to know all of this. They just
Oh
want
no.
us to know one thing and do that.
Yeah.
But to know is important.
hmm Because this knowledge that we are talking about, it definitely is sacred knowledge. And knowledge is never anything to argue or to fuss about. It's just information being exchanged so
Mhm.
that the body, which is us, can all understand another part of the body. Because even though my arm doesn't know my leg, my nervous system still has to tell my leg and my arm to move at the same time.
Yeah, because see, when we get together and we talk about things like this, everybody can bring something together to make it a whole.
hmm
Because without one piece, it's not whole.
hmm
Now, Black and Blue is talking about the Bermuda Triangle.
The Bermuda Triangle is actually located in, I believe, it's in one of the seas. It's in one of the oceans. And basically, that's a vortex too.
Yes.
It's an access point.
Mm,
And they say that many, if you start studying upon, if anybody here is interested in learning about pirates and stuff, they say that that was the place where most pirates they would get lost or something
yes. I
mysterious or
always thought it was
mystical.
a bad place to go.
hmm But I believe it's one of those portals that just send you into another dimension that that most people just don't even try to even go to because it's far out in the sea.
It's between Florida, Miami, Florida, Bermuda, and San Juan. It's in the middle of that. Oh wow. Here's the map. Let's see. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put it over here. Put it here.
I also have a video that I would love to spark some minds and discuss too. Now, of course, God God is all, I believe we can all agree in that.
hmm
But there was a video I had sent myself the other day, and I definitely wanted to discuss it because I was just saying to myself, because I came up with my own answers and I came through the same answer, and I'm like, when
You see
theologians,
what's on the screen. Look. That's where the Bermuda Triangle is. It's in the middle of Miami, Florida, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda.
it's all three axis points.
Yeah, that makes a triangle.
Mm.
Isn't
Yeah,
that?
that's where most as who stated it down here? Someone said it.
Hmm?
It was someone in the chat who was mentioning that ships and planes get lost there.
Yeah, it says it sucks objects into other dimensions.
Yes. Now, when people think about dimensions, you have to apply that any movie, let's even just use Back to the Future. Anytime people are time traveling, the common theme of traveling to another dimension or going back or forth in time, they always have to either go at the speed of light, or they always have to apply some type of extreme pressure in order to break a barrier. And so the connection between that is it's all here, but you must be going so fast or you must break a sound barrier in order to even attempt to be in that realm.
Right.
And so with that being stated, it's the Bermuda Triangle. I believe that the water is pulling the
Wow.
energy of the body so immensely that I believe it creates a certain vortex that people just kind of get captivated in.
Black and Blue says there's also another place surrounded by volcanoes, 3 in a trinity called the Ring of Fire. I never heard of that. The Ring of Fire. See how we're learning?
Yes.
I'm not above learning. I love to learn.
I wanted to show everyone a video that I came across and get a perspective on this too.
Okay.
It's all pertaining to spirituality. So, all right.
You want to give me the link and I'll play it?
Yes.
Okay. Put the link in the chat.
What is water?
Brad says the Sedona, Arizona vortex. I've always been drawn to Sedona, Arizona. I keep telling my husband, I said, I want to live in Sedona, Arizona. He's like, you just want to live in Sedona, Arizona because you saw that movie. You think this is where you're supposed to be. With Stella and Winston. You're welcome, Grace.
Okay, I put it in the chat for you.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, it's an Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't get it. Send it to me on Instagram. I can't get it. I can't pull it. I can only show it. I can't pull it up.
Okay. I just sent it.
Okay. Let me go get it. I did not expect him to go that hard. Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. How much is that? Okay. Okay, wait a minute. She not talking.
Then that would mean God is both in us.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How's she gonna do that? Okay, here we go. Let's see. Present. Ah,
What if water is God?
Then that would mean God is both in us and all around us. That God is both above and below us. Why a woman's water breaks when we're born, and why some religions observe the ritual of baptism. But if water was God, then that would mean that God has no gender, that God takes the shape of whatever container God appears in, which would explain why we have so many different belief systems, which begs the question, what is the spiritual significance of poisoning the water in Flint, Michigan? Or the oil burning in the Gulf of Mexico, or the large islands of garbage floating in the Pacific Ocean? If God was water, would that not mean that every natural place is holy? That every thunderstorm was a church without walls? That when the rain falls, it's an act of God's death giving life, and when it evaporates again, it's the day of resurrection? And life itself was just a test of learning how to be and flow like water, how to give life to other people, and how to refresh their spirits and quench their thirst with your presence.
What
wow.
if water is God?
Then that would mean God is.
Okay, let's discuss. Wow. Let's discuss. What do you guys think about that? If God is water and they keep trying to pollute the water, then what? They're trying to pollute us? So they're trying to pollute
Sorry,
us
I came
by
across.
polluting, they're trying to pollute us by polluting the water. Did you all hear that?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Okay, you cleared up. Did you hear it? Were you able to hear the video?
Yes. So when I came across that video, when I used to study a little bit about the Bible at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
when theologians study the Bible, such as like T.D. Jakes or anybody who's really gone into their mastery of their, what their profession or their calling is,
Mm-hmm.
people forget and they skip over that before there was light, God hovered over the waters. People skip over that. And the reason why I'm going into this is because water is the most ancient element of anything. And so, with that being said, I believe that water is connected to purity, it's connected to dimensions,
Right.
it's connected to, as the guy stated, there's this thing where Jesus has to get baptized in water to become the actual Son of God.
Mm-hmm.
And so, with these things being said, there's something all interconnected to earth and water and the chakras and all of these things. It's an actual thing that we actually have to go through in order to be purified. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yes, primordial waters. Yes. Emotions are like water. Absolutely. Mm. The importance of water. It protects your spinal cord. It protects other sensitive tissues. It rids waste through urination, perspiration, and bowel movements. Water does that. Charlene says, God, divinity, creators, and everything is God. I don't think many grasp the concept of God as an all being. Many humanize God. Even in the word God, we make it male. That's something. I think of God as he's a creator, he's a spirit. I said he. Mhm. What is the significance of water? People are 70% water. There it is.
Yes.
So if
Come
we're
on. I said, come on now.
If we're 70% water, like Black and Blue just said, if we're 70% of water and they're trying to pollute the water, they're trying to pollute us.
Yes.
Mm.
It's very deep. It does get into different topics, and we can, drift off into different segments of what is and what isn't. But at the end of everything, I do believe that it's all interconnected, even to the topic that we're talking about. I'm just shedding more light on it so that people in the chat and people who come across this channel can do their own research and come with more knowledge and information to exchange so that we can grow as a community and learn more about ourselves and about the planet and about how we can utilize our specific talents and gifts to, just connect more. But I do believe a big part of it is understanding these things.
I want to know the significance of water and spirit.
Yes, please. I believe that water purifies, and it there's something about water drawing off spirits.
Here it comes. Okay, it says with remarkable regularity across human cultures, water has been used to communicate the sacred value of life, the spiritual dimension of purification, protection, and healing, and the profound meaning of suffering and redemption in human life. Wow. Water is a representation of wisdom, peace, and purity.
Now, all those things to me pertain to God itself. God is, I believe that water is in everything that we use. Of course, God is not a material or an element, but I do find it fascinating that even the baptism of Jesus was highly important. He wasn't just the Son of Man just because, but he had to go through a process in order to be deemed as, and it wasn't until that moment specifically
Water, yes.
where God actually acknowledged him. And I believe there's something in that connects us together, where we do all have to go through a purification, and it is connected through water and through removing certain spirits. Now, a long time ago, I used to watch NDEs, and NDEs are cases of people who had near-death experiences and who had experienced the afterlife. And I was studying up on different encounters with people who had similar situations but didn't know one another. And I noticed that their passing was all similar, of the lights and of being traveled light years into space.
11:11, doors are open.
Oh, wow. These people traveling and having the same encounters, but there was one story that stuck out to me the most, and it was of this woman who had passed, and she said when she was experiencing heaven, there was an angel guiding her through, places of heaven, because people, if they do their due diligence and the more research they do, you'll realize there's actually dimensions of heaven. There's
Mhm.
not just one, there's layers of
Yes.
heaven. Is yeah, like there's higher, holier levels.
7, right?
And the more you go up, the more abstract angels become.
Mm.
When you start talking about cherubim and cherubim, all these things. And so she was describing there was a great river that led from the throne of God down through all of these layers of heaven. And the river that was coming from from the throne of heaven to all through all the layers was this crystal clear water
Mm.
that everyone at some point in their process of heaven had to still go through, even though they were in heaven. And I found that interesting from her NDE that she was able to bring that knowledge back, because obviously when you go on the other side, most people aren't able to even process that and then remember and bring it back here. So I like I stated, I find that very important and crucial to kind of dip into and learn a little bit more about water and understand why is it that God keeps referencing waters in the Bible and how pure and the spirits and all of these things are connected to what we drink and what we wash with.
Everybody take down that link I just dropped in. Now, I don't know if you want to discuss this
Oh, wow.
or you want to just keep it for future reference. I think it's a good subject. I'm gonna I'm gonna present it. I'll present it. I want everybody to look at this. Okay, let's see. I guess that's good. Okay. It says water is a representation of wisdom, peace, and purity. The spiritual meaning of water lies in the reflection of the human spirit and the interconnection of all creations. Going too fast. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to be here. Sacred importance of water. Symbol of life, divine generosity, personification of healing and suffering, protection and vulnerability, change and constancy, stillness and rage. Water in all of its glory is considered a purifier of the soul. Let's talk about it. Water is the purifier of the soul. Let me see what you guys are saying. Yes. The water's above and the water's below. Yes. Yamoja, ocean, sweet waters, Oya, storms, all one and the same. Yes. Yoruba. Yes. Water purifies. Let's see. And then it says, we are to be like water. We are to empty our mind. We are to be formless, shapeless like water. Now that reminds me of when you meditate and you go within. This is why when you empty your mind, you stop all the mind chatter and you just go within, right? If you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. If you put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. If you put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. Spiritual meaning of drinking water. Very nice. When you drink water standing, the fluids get drawn into your joints. Wow. When you drink water seated, it reaches different organs and significantly. So it's better to sit down when you drink rather than to stand up when you drink. Okay. And then you're supposed to sip water 45 minutes before and after the intake of food. If you drink water before food, it dilutes with gut enzymes and reduces digestion. Okay. 8 glasses, we know about that. Drink it warm. Cold water disrupts the digestion process, whereas warm water improves blood supply to organs and promotes metabolism. Okay. The spiritual, I want to get down here to the spiritual meaning of water. Here. It says, water, the spiritual meaning of water is evident in its form and sound, like crashing ocean waves, the serene river, the roaring waterfall, the drizzling rain is all something to marvel at and use as a basis for meditation purposes. When we perceive water to be is what we perceive the water to be is what we want to instill in our hearts. Try meditating on the source of the water. Take a deep breath in and out. Bring your awareness to the sound or the form of water. Then visualize the water and its features. Accordingly, form a connection with the water in your true self. This leads to a sense of clarity and peace of mind. In essence, water is the life force that centers our spirit and our body, signifying wisdom and conscious awareness. Take time to ponder the spiritual meaning of water and celebrate its gifts on the earth. This is a wonderful article. I'm going to put it in the chat and you guys can look at it at your leisure. Wait a minute, gotta remove it. Stop sharing.
But yeah, that's some interesting stuff.
There's the link. Wasn't that awesome? Wasn't that awesome?
Let me bookmark this. Thank you for sharing this link.
Yes. I was like, wow, this is deep.
Now, when we get into, the elements, because I started talking to a friend about this, elements are important. Some people believe in zodiac, some people don't. But when you get into the elements of a person and how they orchestrate or how they, operate, people do tend to lean towards their element. Like if you're more earthy, you're more of a grounded person. You deal with finances. You like making sure the house is in order. You like making sure, your life is stable. Tap into fire signs. Fire signs are expansive. They're expanding. They love learning. They love knowledge. They love being in immense places where there's a lot of people and energy, and they like to explore and wonder. You tap into air signs. Air signs deal with philosophical questionings and initiating people to think. Initiating people to think and question what questions are. You know, I have friends who do that, who are air signs. The reason why I'm bringing these things up is because we all have a way about ourselves that tap into certain elements that actually help the earth process certain things. It's all connected. You know, they say that God is a God of order. Now, when we apply that to what we're saying, it wouldn't be far from my mind to believe that everything that is stated within the connection to planets, zodiacs, celestial beings, down to the layers of heaven, all of it is in order. And I do believe that when you apply the knowledge and the order, such as one said in the comments earlier, it makes sense that you start getting into sacred geometry. It makes sense that you start getting into as Miss Charlene Hills would say, owning your power, because that's what power is. Power is when you know all of these things and you know where you stand in it, and then you apply it to what's going on. So I would encourage people to keep learning and read up on these articles and read up on these websites that Angel's dropping. She's definitely dropping some gems.
No, I love research.
Yes.
I'm trying to find out now the significance of spiritual tears.
If I'm speaking from my point of view, I believe that tears, from what I've learned, tears are a way of the body excreting, I would say pain, or you could say pain, but there's another better word. This is just the only word I'm thinking about.
Well, what I'm talking about is like when we start talking about spirituality, or even when I'm reading numbers, my eyes will drain. And I want to know, why is it when I'm doing spiritual work, my eyes tear? Black says cleansing the soul.
So, because when you think about cleansing, pain is the only thing that keeps your chakras stagnant. Anytime you go through a heartbreak, anytime you go through trauma, anytime you go through an emotional abuse, anything that makes you feel stagnant, that's when your soul is tormented or it's in pain. And those things can stay for years. If you believe in reincarnation, it can stay in lifetimes. And that's why sometimes we have to come back in order to cleanse ourselves, because we have not yet lifted that off of our souls to ascend. Now, those things happen because sometimes we go through life and we, innocently, sometimes, not innocently, hurt people. Sometimes we go through situations where we abuse ourselves. Sometimes we go through situations where we learn to, over lifetimes, we learn how to heal. We learn how to unravel. And as you would state, the flower of life is an eternal flower that's eternally blooming. And I believe that we also participate in that with our souls. I believe that the pain that we're going through is teaching us how to grow, which sheds off the other pain that we went through. Because after you learn about your pain, you don't look at it as pain anymore. As you stated earlier, as a lesson. And see, now your mind has transfigured the energy into
when I'm doing spiritual things, my eyes drain. I don't know if you guys ever noticed it, but my eyes will drain. And I think it has something to do with me being in a different dimension. I don't know if you guys notice it, But sometimes when I'm doing your numbers and I'm giving you more than the number, it's like I'm seeing further. And when I'm looking out further, when I'm seeing spiritually, my eyes drain. So prophetic and tears. That's what I need to know.
I also wanted to ask you guys, because I get this a lot, but sometimes if my angels are trying to contact me or tell me something, you'll get a buzzing in your ear.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys ever hear it in the left or in the right?
I hear mine in the right.
I hear it sometimes either one, depending on what message it is and what I'm going through.
Okay, cool, Gabriel. Thank you for staying. You stayed a long time. Thank you.
Yes, high pitches, right? Yes. Another thing that I also experienced myself. Now, this is very particular, so stay with me. That's one thing, yeah.
When you are prophetic, you have tears, and your tears turn into diamonds.
Wow.
It is the evidence of the gift of prophecy living inside of you. I've got to give you guys this.
Another thing I wanted to share with you guys is if you guys ever experienced this or not. Have you ever, okay, now if I can describe this, because this is another gift that I have that I don't know if anybody else experienced. But picture yourself in a quiet room, kind of like this, where there's no sound. Now imagine you see a TV screen like this, like a screen. Now, when you turn on your screen, has anybody ever closed their eyes and noticed that you can feel when the TV's on or hear it? It's called, like, I wouldn't say white noise, but there's like an electricity in the air.
That's an auditory spiritual gift. Auditory.
The reason why I'm giving this this example is because when I know that there's something in my facilities or in my atmosphere, that's how it sounds to me. It sounds like someone just turned on a TV and I can't see anything, but I know that the air or the energy has shifted a pitch, if that makes any sense. I can feel the thickness in the air that something else is making the electrons in the air a little bit more heavier. Yes, I can feel it and hear it, the frequencies. Yes.
Frequency, that's it.
Yes. The frequency
You
changes.
are a different frequency.
I can hear it. I can hear it. And it's so particular because now I'm going to get a little bit more deeper. I can feel when something is happening with somebody, or it's like I can, let's say if somebody was thinking about me or something was happening to them. If I'm talking to you,
Charlie,
mine was not a buzzing. It was a really strange sound. How did it sound? Did it sound like auditorial, or was it more so inner? Because sometimes I have. What up? What up? I can feel people's auras. I think that's what it is. I think I can feel people's aura. If I could put a word on it, it would be like an aura feeling. Like I can feel when there's a shift in the atmosphere from something that's actually there, but like you can't see it. I'm just happy to talk about it because, you guys are awesome for, being able to communicate about these things because I've always gone through these situations but never been able to talk to a group of people who actually feel these things. My dad can do the same thing, Jared. Yes, I'm telling you, it's a real thing that I noticed that's like very strange to me. But it's not strange in the sense of it's uncomfortable. It's just strange of like uncommon that other people feel what I'm talking about. Spirit
It's
is
called
like,
clairaudience. There it is.
yeah. Now,
I'm
even with that, sometimes I can hear when things are speaking to me. Not so much as I wouldn't call it yeah, me too. Yes. I wouldn't call it so much as like ghost or anything. I believe I hear I mean, it's never a bad voice, so it has to be something.
That may be to get your attention so that God can then talk to you. If you get that little, I don't know if you guys remember back in the day when they used to have like robots and stuff on different shows, and they would have this high frequency, and then
Yes,
the robot would talk,
yes, clear
but the
audience.
robot had to get their attention, so it would have this high frequency.
Another thing I wanted to ask was, what about I would catch these headaches sometimes, but the headaches didn't feel like a normal headache. Now, I would say to myself, I've never experienced a migraine, thank God. But it
Take that
would be,
link down, Jared.
I did, I bookmarked it.
Okay.
But the experience that I'm actually speaking on, because this is another spiritual thing that often happens sometimes, but it would be as if I can explain it now, this doesn't hurt as I'm explaining it, but it's the closest to how I can describe it. It feels like a small pin in my brain, as if there's something that's trying to, I wouldn't say infiltrate, but like contact or communicate.
What does it
And I
sound like? A high pitched noise or?
no. This isn't a noise. This is a pressure and a feeling physically. It starts with the pressure, and the pressure feels like not a headache, because I know what a headache feels like, but it feels like a literal like squeeze on my brain. And then with the squeeze on the brain, there's also this like small, like I said, the best way I could describe it is like a small pin, but it doesn't hurt. It's more of a,
Where's it hit you at? In the middle?
yeah,
Your pineal gland?
it could be.
Like right in here?
It's never in my forehead. It's more so in the middle of my brain, literally.
That's what we were talking about earlier about the
It's
what were we talking
it's
about?
not to be able to see free.
We were talking about the
Yeah,
third eye.
same behind my eye. So then, yes, it's like a thing. I can't explain it, but the reason why, like I said, I haven't brought it up because I was just like, does anybody else feel this? I know it's not like a chronic thing. It's not anything that I need to be alerted about because you know your body. But it does feel more spiritual. Like it feels like something is trying to either contact or talk, or if I was going based upon my feeling, it just feels like
Like somebody's tapping on you to get your attention.
yeah. But this is just another way of doing it. So it's like I've heard the buzzing, I felt that pressure, I know when the energy shifts in the room. So these are different waves of contacting that I've noticed.
Oh yes, Brad. I put the link in. Oh no, not that link. My bad, Brad.
It said in the middle of the brain resembles the eye of Ra. It has a name. The middle resembles an eye. Yeah, it's like in the middle. It's not like forward up here, but literally, if it was to be forward, it would be going through.
Yeah, we were talking about the golden bowl. Remember we were
Mm-hmm.
talking about the golden bowl, and that's in the middle of it's in the middle of the head.
It's in the middle.
The golden bowl.
Mm.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Black and Blue. Yeah, so these are, like I said, some of the things that I'll be feeling.
In the middle of the brain resembles the eye of Ra.
Mm-hmm. That's what Black and Blue said. And so I'm just trying to understand more about am I supposed to be exercising that more? And if so, how? Most people say, oh, meditate, meditate, meditate. Trust me, guys. I meditate, and I think
Look,
this is a
here comes the
different.
tears. Here comes the tears. Because we're doing spiritual work. That's why.
It's
Look,
more of.
Get this one.
Okay, let me see. This should be a picture of the brain. Wow.
Okay. Let me do this one. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Okay, this is gonna freak you out. Michael Brenton.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
What up?
Gotcha.
Not a whole lot. Hey, first off, I just want to say thank you so much, Angel, for everything that you do. You truly have been a light in my life. I've been going through some pretty hard times. I've actually had a near-death experience earlier this year. And ever since, I've been having all these same stuff that, Jarrett's been talking about and you've been talking about. And so I've been trying to learn as much as I can. And it's very great to have someone like you to come to ask questions and stuff. And so
You're welcome.
appreciate you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I give as it is given. As it comes to me, I give to you. That's why, as we're talking about all of these things, I'm looking them up. As we're talking about them, I'm looking them up so that we can all see together what it means.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And
So I had to cut out. Where are we at with this?
we're talking about the part of the brain that's in the middle
Okay.
that
Right.
acts like an eye.
Which is the third eye that they refer to.
There's 3 of them.
Okay.
The eye of Horus,
Right.
the eye of Ra,
Raw. I've heard of that one.
and the Wedjet eye. Wedjati. Here's
Interesting.
the eye of Horus. Right here. And I'm trying to see what it means. Restoration? Oh, all-seeing eye that offers healing and protection. You guys hear that?
Yeah.
The eye of Horus is the all-seeing eye. The eye of Ra is the right eye. Represents power, fury, violence. Wow. And Then there was one more. Horus. And Ra. Is it? The Eye of Ra and the Eye of Horus. But which one is the one that's in the middle of the brain? We said that earlier.
I think it was the Eye of Ra.
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah, I believe that was what you said.
because that deals with power
Right.
and fury.
And fury. Anger.
Mm.
Oh. So when you're angry, it opens up.
Mm.
Makes sense?
Makes sense.
When you're disrespected, it opens up.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've talked about certain things, Angel, where, like, just certain people just,
Get on your nerve, yeah.
yeah. And so that would make a lot of sense where if someone felt like angered, that they would be sending that energy, or this is why people wear, the evil eye bracelets.
Mm.
It all
I actually have
connects.
one of those on.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Do I have
because
one?
it still connects back to the Eye of Ra, which is, when people are sending you the eye of fury, the evil eye, or the eye that makes you feel like angry.
Yeah, I was told that it's supposed to protect from the all-seeing eye, which I guess in Christian terms would be, Satan or Lucifer.
Hmm.
It's
Well,
interesting.
they said that one was the Eye of Horus, right? The all-seeing eye.
Hmm.
Is that right? I mean, if I'm not right, y'all say no.
Well, let me see. Let me go back. Because, like you said, there's two different ones.
Mm-hmm. True meaning of the all-seeing eye. I see everything. Wow, that's deep.
Right, and that's why they say they have it on the dollar bill as well, and the whole
Mhm.
occult thing.
Yeah, because that eye represents power.
How does that
Right.
make you guys feel? Let me look at you guys.
I feel
How
like
does
to
that make
me,
you feel?
it's a symbol, and symbols can be used on anything,
Oh,
It
absolutely.
depends. Just like I was telling you earlier about how one language in another country is seen in a different way than another language in another country. I feel the same way with symbols, that some people can use a symbol and mean something bad, and some people can use a symbol and mean something good. But
It's
it
the
all
intention
pertains,
that's put into it.
it's the intention, which goes back to the eye, which goes back to, either you're using it for something good or bad. That's just the end of it. It's just either you're going to do something good with this eye, or you're going to do something bad with this eye.
This one makes me feel a little bit better.
You know why? Because that eye is actually, and you know how they say, as above, so below. That eye, as I was talking about the layers of heaven, that eye would be seen on a cherubim, or it would be seen on an angel that has multiple eyes.
Right.
Mm.
They said
Because that,
archangels, right?
yes, because that eye is a resemblance of, if you see the little lights coming out of it, when they actually describe these
Illumination.
angels, not just the illumination, but when you start getting into what they look like, they actually have feathers.
Around the
Hmm.
eyes.
Around the eyes, because, like I said, they're different angels. So you have to think more softer, or more in a celestial way of like describing it.
Wow. So that's why I affiliated with that one.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Look at this one.
Oh yeah, that's definitely like the all-American, or what they would call them, the eye on the
Illuminati.
dollar. The
Sorry, you're
Illuminati,
probably gonna get flagged now.
no, I think about the eye on the dollar
Who
bill.
will?
When I see that,
No, we ain't trying to get flagged now. We just trying to get an understanding. Flag nothing. Okay. No. Sorry, husband. I ain't trying to get into that. Mhm.
Angel, could you tap in something for me? And you can look up CHIBIM Angels.
Yeah, they're
See,
crazy looking.
I
Yeah,
know, right?
this is going back to what the angels look like, because when you see them, they have different eyes on them. Now, to
They
us
say
in
they're like
real,
peacocks, right?
right, to us in real life, if we actually saw that, let's be honest, y'all. Let's be
We
completely
run,
honest. We would either run or try to attack it, because we'd be like, I don't know what that is.
right?
It's got eyes, it's got different heads, it's got different this and that. You would try to do something, or you would
This
either
one
run from it.
scares me.
Hmm.
I don't know why. It just gives me a bad feeling. What was the name you asked me for? You know, I can't say it.
CHERUBIM
Mm-hmm. Oh, cherubim.
angels.
Yeah. Oh, they're giving images. Oh, okay. Oh, they're the children, the baby angels.
Hmm.
They're the baby angels. I'm wondering how they know what they look like. This
Hmm.
now I've seen these.
Now, if you guys want a video on different angels, because I follow this one channel that speaks on them.
Ooh.
There's this channel that created that was um, funded by like a Kickstart. There's this guy who created a thing called the Bible Project. And the Bible Project was two guys who came together and basically put an illustration to the Bible to give more descriptions of pictures. And I will add this into the chat because they have a video on the things that we're talking about, such as the different angels, and they have graphics that actually go along with it, and it's more animated, but it'll give you an
Mm.
idea.
This looks like the tree of life, guys. And then if that's the tree of life, then this will be Michael, right?
With the fire and the sword, yes.
Yep, that is.
Oh, this is beautiful. Wow. Well, my spirit is just beaming with this. I'm feeling this one.
Oh yeah.
Whew. That's deep. Oh, Brother Michael. Mm.
The light will always conquer the darkness.
Always. What's this one?
And the war's already been won, so.
Right? Oh, what's this one?
Yes, TNT. Our bodies are made up of like 70% water.
True. Why did they make the queen into an angel? What? What are we doing? Okay, now. Oh,
Now, this is another video. Actually, I could just play the. Let me see.
yes. I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you do?
I came to what I was looking for. Look at this. Look, 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 look. Look,
Yeah,
look, look,
that will
look.
be another description.
Look, 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 look. Look what I
Wow.
found. I'm happy. Look what
Wow.
I found. Oh my goodness. Hooves like a horse, right? Or horse?
I think it's a bull's head, a lion's head, and a man's head.
Yes.
And all three heads, the
And
script.
forearms.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, jeez. Okay, what's his name, guys?
I forgot, because like I said, as you ascend further into heaven and go higher, that's what they start to look like. It just starts to become more complex.
Keepers of Celestial Records. Akashic Records.
Yes.
Remember
So they
when I
would be
did the video on that one? I got a video on it.
the gatekeeper.
Okay.
Yes, and when I did that video, oh my goodness, I couldn't sleep for days. I could not sleep for days. I was just on a different spiritual realm. What is this? Here we go again. Here she goes again. What is this? Dear, what is this? Brad, what's this?
Hey, Angel,
What's
can you
this?
share this one other link that I just sent to you? It's in the chat. This is speaking briefly and quickly on the levels and the angels.
Okay. Oh, she's just somebody drawing. The only way I did that before was when you sent it to me in Instagram.
Okay, I got you.
And then I was able to
I sent it to you.
play it from there. I see. Okay.
What if water?
No, not that. Okay. Let me do it. Jared. Everybody hear it?
Fifth dimension archetype. There's a sixth dimension celestial.
Wait a minute.
We can hear it, but we can't see it.
I know. I'm trying to. Let's see. Okay. Remove this one. We'll put it here, and then share here. No. That's sharing it. I'm sharing.
We're in the third, but there's a fourth dimension astral. There's a fifth dimension archetype. There's a sixth dimension celestial, also called angelic. Anything that's sixth dimensional is called an angel. It's interchangeable, you could say, with this word extraterrestrial, angel and extraterrestrial, but it's more specific.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. Present. Share screen. Okay. Invite chat. Yeah, that'll work. And then go here and play this. What you play?
Archetype. There's a sixth dimension.
No, it's not working, Jared. Wait a minute.
No.
Let me stop sharing. Try again. Okay, share. Screen share.
We're in the third, but there's a fourth dimension, astral. There's a fifth dimension, archetype. There's a sixth dimension, celestial, also called angelic. Anything that's sixth dimensional is called an angel. It's interchangeable, you could say, with this word extraterrestrial, angel and extraterrestrial. But to be more specific, angels, once again, are a type of race in the universe of universes. In the multiverse,
Yes.
our multiverse is made up of 5 universes, and that's just 5 levels of density matter. It's very important to know that difference. That's where you get the difference between a 6th-dimensional angel and, like, let's say, a 9th-dimensional archangel. It's a higher, more advanced extraterrestrial, an advanced celestial. This is your crystal body. And actually, there's different levels of that. We got the regular crystal silicate in density 3. Density 4, you become hydroplasm, which is crystal liquid crystal. So you become liquid crystal at density 4, hydroplasm. Like the guy from Terminator 2, you look like this liquid mercury, but it's not mercury, it's hydroplasm.
Wow.
Cool, dude. I want to be made of hydro water, man, plasmic water. We're in the third, but there's a fourth dimension, astral. There's a fifth dimension, archetype. There's a sixth dimension, celestial, also called angelic. Anything that's sixth dimensional is called an angel. It's interchangeable, you could say, with this word extraterrestrial, angel and extraterrestrial. But to be more specific, angels, once again, are a type of race in the universe of universes. In the multiverse, our multiverse is made up of 5 universes, and that's just 5 levels of density matter. It's very important to know that difference. That's where you get the difference between a 6th-dimensional angel and, like, let's say, a 9th-dimensional archangel. It's a higher, more advanced extraterrestrial, an advanced celestial. This is your crystal body. And actually, there's different levels of that. We got the regular.
Wow. What do we think of that, guys?
And so with
Yeah,
that
that's
being
pretty.
said, I learned a video that crystals are connected to angels. Because
Oh, absolutely.
as he was talking about the crystal bodies, people forget that the crystals and gemstones are from heaven.
Yes.
When you look at the
Yep.
Bible,
They were made before us.
yeah, when you look in the Bible, there were 12 tribes of Israel, and
they all
all all 12 tribes had a crystal, or what they would call gem. And so people need to definitely do their research on this, is because these are the things that they use to connect and to send out signals and things of that nature. So I found it interesting that as he got into the plasmon, the
You think that's
plasm,
why God
Well-
has been working with the crystals lately?
I believe so.
Well, there's
I
actually
noticed that.
crystals inside of microchips that store
Information.
data and stuff. Yeah. So you would think that you could store energy in it as well, potentially, or they resonate their own. I'm not sure how that works actually. But.
So what's happening, Branson? Am I saying your name right? Branson?
Yeah, it's Branson. Branson Michael Boyle. Yes, ma'am.
Branson. I love that. Okay, so what's happening is that God's talking to me about, after I do the angel number, to get a stone for them, but not to get it, to just shake it, and then he would let one come out, and it would be for whoever it was. And that's the new thing that he has me doing.
My phone's telling me I'm at 15%, so I'm gonna go plug in and I'll join back in.
Okay, Michael. Brian.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
My channel's Brad, but yeah, that's why. Okay.
You got me confused. Okay. He's gonna check it back in. He's gonna check back in after he charges up. So yeah. So that's where the stones, the crystals and the readings come together. That's why they came together.
Yes. Yes. When you study how they really communicate, like I said to you earlier, crystals are just another tool, such as like when a doctor is performing surgery. A doctor can't perform surgery unless he has a scalpel or, his
It's
It's
tools.
it's
Hmm.
tools. And so when you're doing spiritual healing work or when you're doing any type of spiritual upliftment, yes, we can praise and lift and use our voices, but we actually still have certain stones and things that actually, I'm not saying that that's the thing that like makes everything happen. I'm not putting it all on because it's faith without works is dead. But these are tools to help you tap into higher dimensions.
Mm.
And you can either do something good with these tools or you could be practicing something bad with these tools. It depends on who and where and your intentions on what you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because somebody said to me, "Oh, you think they're gonna think you're doing?" I said, "It's not that." I said, "My angels know I'm not doing any. I would never do anything to hurt them. I would do things to encourage them and help them."
This is when I would say that back in the day, if we were comparing it to Bible days, people thought prophets of the Bible were doing bad.
Mm-hmm.
If we was really being honest,
Oh yeah.
prophets of God they were not treated good. They were actually outcasted from the villages that they were living in
Mm-hmm.
because of their prophecies. People
Yeah,
thought they were
they would
bad.
call people witches and all this other junk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But when we learn better, we do better.
That's right.
Let's see. Black and Blue says, "Y'all got me out here at midnight. All things happen according to divine plan. Everything always works out. I think all things are conscious. Crystals too. Crystals too. They're intelligent in their own ways." Wow, that's profound.
Mm-hmm.
Charlene says everything has some level of consciousness. Absolutely.
Yes.
Look at this. Grace says, "I read about a woman that Charlene that could hear a tree screaming in pain when it was cut down."
Yes.
Wow. Crystals have given me visions.
Wow.
Though that may not be the crystal itself speaking, I think if one really is connected and empathize with nature, we hear or feel them.
Mm.
Mhm. True. True.
Connected back to what someone said in the chat,
Mhm.
they were saying how a tree was screaming.
Mhm.
There's this video that I came across, and it was of a woman who took EMPs or ESPs, and ESPs is like it reads electromagnetic waves in frequency, and she took her tabs and she placed it on the leaves of a sunflower, and the sunflower made a frequency, and it was all singing in harmony with the other flowers. Yes. Once I
Mm.
find that, I will show you guys.
Mm. I'm gonna have to go to bed, guys.
I know.
I'm old. I can't hang out with you young bloods. Y'all be up all night. Y'all be like Beyonce up all night. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Oh, prophecy stone.
Mm.
Black and Blue says she heard about trees that are sacred to druids. Wow. Oh, I want to show this link. Oh man, this one's deep. Okay. Present. Black and Blue's like, "Can we do this again?" Right.
I know this is exciting, right?
It is. when we come together. Look at this, guys. These stones help you with prophecy stone, the most powerful of all minerals for grounding light energies into the physical body. Holding one during meditation will cause an incredible amount of energy to come down through the crown chakra, filling the entire body and traveling all the way down to the feet. Wow. There they are. Who's that? Knock, knock. Hey, Brad, welcome back.
Thank you.
Look at these. Look at. Look what I found. Prophetic stones.
Ooh.
Look how expensive they are. $163 for this little bitty stone.
Yeah, I actually can't look it because of what happened. I'm legally blind now. I have a little bit of sight, but
Oh, okay.
so it's hard for me to read stuff, but
I'll read it to
I
you.
can hear it.
They have a prophetic stone that produces precognitive visions and the development of clairaudience or psychic hearing. They have another stone for grounding. It helps you to ground when you're working with, let's say, prophecy stone can be an intense specimen to work with at first due to their high vibrations. They help you ground. And then the third one is about your Akashic records. It says prophecy stone is an incredible ally for those on shamanic journeys, taking one extremely deep into the meditations. Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm gonna need to check that out.
Yeah, for sure.
You want to put the link in the chat?
Yes, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at it. Black and blue is like, yeah, something new. Oh my gosh. I just love you guys.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. So how are we gonna do this? Twice a month? What are we doing?
Oh my gosh, I love this.
I know.
I feel like we need to at least have this twice a month, because I feel like what happens is, of course, new people come to the channel, but it also gives us a chance to share our experiences and of course get to know one another. But it also helps us to not feel alone in what we're going through, because everybody's feeling these things in their own different and unique way. And to be honest, that was the first time I've ever shared what I was going through. I just didn't know if anybody else was going through the same things.
Wow.
Yeah, and I relate. I mean, ever since, yeah. I don't want to take up time with my story. Maybe another time, but
No, it's all good. It's all good.
That's
But
why
I definitely appreciate everyone, and it's all love. And I'm just glad to have an open mind and a loving heart to continue to learn and grow with the knowledge that we're actually coming together with.
Amen to that. I agree, brother.
These stones come from Egypt, guys.
Interesting.
Back to Egypt and the Eye of Ra.
From
yeah,
the
probably.
desert in Pharaoh, Egypt.
Yeah, they definitely had different things back then, and they knew more knowledge. Actually, if you study Egypt, they say that their technology was far advanced than our technology even now today, and even their death process was different. They mummified bodies instead of burying them, and
right.
there's just certain things that they did that of course, many people don't understand today, but I do believe that it was mostly spiritual and very highly intelligent knowledge that people either were afraid to understand or kind of put in a darker light. But I do
I think
believe,
it was suppressed on purpose,
I
but
was
that's
meant to come here. Oh my God.
what was
Every
that?
stone that I pull out is here. That means that I don't have to go searching. I can
you
just
already have them. Look at that.
Oh wow.
bam.
Blessed.
Yes.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Doesn't he? Oh my God. And what is this metaphysical? Oh, look at this one, guys. It's green at the top, and then it goes to gray. It's called the Ajoite, Ajoite, Ajoite. Mm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And it was saying to
Oh
meditate with these in your hands, right? Is basically is what I took from that.
yes. You
Okay.
can meditate with them. Um,
You know what these stones remind me of?
what dear?
They look like ancient asteroids.
Hmm.
That's
Look,
intense.
look at this one.
They do.
Look at this one, the pink one.
Is that? Oh wow. Wow.
Wow. Oh wow, this one really looks strange. It is a sacred stone for some Native Americans.
What's it called?
Chalcedony.
Hmm.
It's purple and white. Different layers of purple, and it looks like a bunch of bubbles.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay. This one is called Charoite. It is the favorite stone of healers and empaths. It holds clear boundaries with compassion for ourselves and others. It promotes awareness without judgment. It's connected with the third eye chakra and may bring us psychic awareness from the universe. It bridges us with universal frequencies to help us balance our physical, mental, and etheric energies. Wow. There it is. Oh, it's so pretty. Is anybody seeing this? Y'all know purple is my favorite color, right? I'm just saying.
I don't think we can see the scroll. We just see the home page.
Really? Let me get over
Really.
here where you at. Oh goodness. Some of you can't. Oh no, I'm not. Oh no, I'm not. Hold on. I'm wondering. I'm like, are they seeing this? Are they seeing this beautiful thing? Okay, here.
Oh wow.
Look at these.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Purple is my favorite color. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a gorgeous.
These are nice. These are really nice.
Look at this one.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I got to go back and show you guys what I was looking at. Y'all can see what I was looking at.
Yeah, when you said pink one, I was just like, oh, she's going on an adventure. We
I'm
over
like,
No
here looking
doubt.
at the home
y'all
screen.
see what I'm looking at? This looks like cucumbers. Courage and confidence. Okay. Oh, look. Tree of Life pennant. And then pick one. Pick one. Okay. Oh, I want to know about this one. Oh, that's the one we've been looking at. Very
Yeah,
high.
that one looks like it looks like an asteroid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it does.
Or if you ever seen the movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, it looks like the piece of bubble gum that Arugula, she was like, I like bubble gum, and he gave her a piece of it looked like that.
Ooh. It aids in seeing the visions of possible future events. Wow. Can transform some parts of your life. Yeah.
I know that another strong stone that I actually used to have, but I misplaced it. It was an actual asteroid, and it was like light green. It was called Moldavite. It's one of the most powerful crystals.
This one?
Yes, yes.
Oh
I had
my
that.
gosh, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Found her.
Yes, and it's from an actual asteroid from space.
$1,300, Jared.
Yes, I had a piece, and it was gifted to me by a very good friend who gave me the book that I showed you. And these crystals are definitely used to really do some stuff.
Absolutely. I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Even the small pieces are expensive.
Uh-huh. That's what you would call a space.
They have 13
crystal.
pages of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness.
So that's how I know that they're, a real source, is because these aren't just the normal Joe average crystals.
You see what y'all saying in the chat. Hold on. Okay, they still looking too. Charlene says she's got a piece of it.
There
Charlene
we
is
go.
right.
Yes, that's powerful, man. That's real powerful. Normally, shamans and people who do a lot of healing, they'll use this because it really helps when you're doing like group healings, and this is the type of crystal that really works by purifying negative energies.
I bet you they got some at the store I go to.
Like amplifies and
Now,
radiates the energy.
yes,
The positive.
So basically, word for anybody who's just getting into these things: do not take or buy this crystal if you have not worked through your fears or your nightmares.
Yeah, for sure.
This will amplify that.
Amplify your fears?
Yes, it will amplify good things and bad things. But mostly, like I said, people who use it, these are people who are trained and know what they're doing. And like I said, if you normally come across it, it was probably gifted to you, or you.
The movie Indian in the Cupboard comes to mind with that, like a very powerful gift that I don't know if you've ever seen that or not, but
check this one out. Let me see. Where's Aquamarine? Aquamarine. This one is good for the eyes.
Okay.
It helps cleans the toxins from our eyes. And when it's worn around the neck, it helps in the cleaning of the eye cavity.
Interesting.
Wow. There's a little piece for $84. Oh, there's a little piece.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Oh, it comes from Russia. Oh, they got the necklace for 16. Ah, there you go. And the
Okay.
did for 16. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anybody else got any more problems? See, we gonna
Let's
solve
see. How
some
much time do you got? No, I'm just kidding.
How much time do you get? Not very many. I better get my behind back here. My husband gonna be like, "What's wrong with you?"
Well, thank you very much for this opportunity, and I appreciate both of you and everybody in the chat. And God bless all of you. Much love.
Yes. No, you guys gotta help me end it now. You gotta help me end it.
Oh, that's totally fine. I was just saying in general, like.
All right, let's come together. Let's see. All right. They're your beautiful faces. I'd like to thank all of you that participated in this appreciation celebration for me and for you. This is for all of us. And in my usual words, like I always say, didn't we have a time tonight?
Absolutely.
We had a time. So yes, we'll be back Monday. And Monday's our 7:00 hour. We're back Monday. Monday's the shortest of the week. So we're gonna try to cut back Monday to at least 2 hours. We're not gonna do 3 hours on Monday. Have to cut that out. So we'll be here Monday, 7:00 CST time. And you can get a hold of me in Instagram. I think all of you have my Instagram by now, right? Do you have my Instagram?
I don't even have an Instagram, but I'll make one.
Make one so you can get in touch with me.
Okay, will do.
Yeah. I've got a good, nice Instagram.
I've tried to lay low, so.
You better lay low. Okay. So, yeah. That's it. Any last words, guys?
It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. And you look good. Good to see you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah. And Jerry Romero, what can I say?
Thank you guys for just showing up and just taking care of one another. I love the love.
Absolutely. It's all love.
Yes.
We're family here.
Yes.
And I'm the mama of everybody. I'm your mama.
Angels.
Angels, yes. So I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you from your head to your toes.
You too.
And everything within. This has been Angel Light Over Doctors 33 and Jerry Romero and Branson Michael. We are here. We're happy. And we'll see you later. Until next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. I gotta find the thing. Where is it?
Give me a minute. She wasn't ready. Hold on.